So I've got the engine back out, which is there behind me. Let me just show you it, what we've done. We have took the gearbox off, took the clutch, which is on the table over there, took the clutch, flywheel off, or couple clutches should I say, because it's twin clutch, and now we put it on the engine stand. Let me just show you my, I don't know if you can see in here because of the light, but we've got Bond's valve guides in there. Just got a light now. We got Bond's valve guides in there. It's all been ported and polished. Very nice. It's a bit dirty because, like I said, it's taken me a long time and it's very dusty everywhere. But this is the trouble with this terrible sump. This here, this edge, was hitting on this lip here. I had to undo the subframe bolts, lower the subframe a little bit, just to give me some more clearance, because it was literally hitting on this. You can see how badly it is literally wedged in there. And this is supposed to be the E46 swap. I'll tell you what, it's terrible. See this gap here, yeah? Now look on the other side. Can you see that? There. It's like warped. This is supposed to be like tested and fitted before they send them out. We are back on another day. Today we move in this OEM oil cooler, but basically one of these, I got this off eBay, and it's a load of rubbish. If you can see, you can't really fit an oil cooler with such small AN ports. They're like AN4. Yeah, look how small they are. I mean, you have got 1, 2, 3. That's going to be for my turbo feed. I need 1 for sensor, which it doesn't have, and obviously these two would be for oil cooler. But look how small they are. They're AN4s. I'll fit the AN4 anyway. So what we did is took the old OEM oil cooler off. This was attached to it, and we are going to get rid of this pipe. In there was, if we took it out, is little port for the water, which which was in there like this. Hang on, I can't even feed it through now. Okay, so that was there like that. This pipe went to the oil cooler, and then you had the other one coming out of the oil cooler like that. Yeah, see what I mean? But getting rid of this, if we get rid of that pipe, well, we don't have to get rid of that pipe. We can literally keep that in there, that port for the water return, and bypass the oil cooler by putting some like hose there onto that pipe, yeah? But the issue we had was this was rubbing on the adapter plate. So easiest thing is get rid of this, get rid of this pipe, and I'll tell you what I've got to put in there. It's a 3/8, I think it is, BSPT plug. Got it off eBay, a couple quid, and all that is let me just open it. Here's like a little plug, hex plug, 19mm, and that will just screw in there. And so I'll put a little bit of Loctite on that before I put it away through. But yeah, it screws in like that. And then we will get rid of this pipe by, what I'm going to do is cut it here. Well, actually not there, probably cut it here. Cut it there, squish it shut, then weld it, and cut this excess bracket off, which we won't need, and then this pipe, actually no, that won't work, will it? Because that pipe won't have nothing. Oh yeah, it's mounted there. So this pipe's mounted on this part of a bracket by there, where my finger is. So yeah, we can cut it there, weld it shut, and then cut this off here. So we just got this little mount to hold this pipe, and that'll be for my heater, as well as that one. So we're going to get that, well, I'm going to do that now. So we've got the pipe off and cut. So basically all I actually need is this piece, and we've cut that off, and then I'll cut some more because I'm going to practice welding this, because it's thin metal. I'm going to practice welding this to get my settings right before I weld that. But I'll show you how it's going to connect. So it's going to go on there like that. What's like that? That's how it's going to mount. So yeah, let's get practicing welding those little bits up which I cut off before I attempt to weld this. So I just had to go at the TIG welder, and not actually bad, look. I mean, it's not very good compared to, like, you know, the experts, but that is not going to leak. I've literally put weld on top of weld. But if you can see that, not bad, I'd say. So I might have to weld that one yet. Don't know yet. But now, I ain't any good at TIG welding. It's very difficult. But I just set up my gas lens with a Pyrex glass cut thing. Give it another go, because it's very thin stainless steel metal. I'm going to practice on some cut up pipe before I get my settings right, and then, like, before I actually attempt to weld the piece I need. So here we go. Now, I ain't no bloody welder, but look at that. Gave it a bit of paint as well. So there's that piece here, which I welded, and there's that one I welded the other day. Give it a bit of paint, looks bloody new. I mean, that's gonna hopefully seal and get rid of that OEM oil cooler. Time for the front mount oil cooler, because all I need on this pipe is this one here for the heater matrix. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Now I'll just open up these injectors, but there's the original OEM GE injector, and the length of that is 78 mil. These ones, I do it with a bubble wrap on actually, because these quite dirty. These things are quite dirty. It'll be 64, 65, 65, 66. Hang on a sec, why is it not? Fucking thing. Yeah, 65.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 65, as you say. So I'm hoping they're fitting my fuel well. So we're going to fit these now. So that's all the injectors fitted to my FMIC Pro fuel well. That's what it looks like installed. Now we've just got to see if it actually fit in the manifold.